boxing world. What's up, man? What's up? What's up? This is your boxing genius, man, from SBMBoxing.com. It's been a while, people. A little bit. But anyway, I decided to make a little video here that Kenneth Let's Speak Boxing, my son, said, Pops, why don't you go out there and, talk some shit, and talk about the Ruiz fight, how you feel about it versus Joshua. You predicted some good predictions in the last fights, but you never made a video. Like the fight between actual Spence and Porter, the fight between Wilder and Ortiz. But, I decided to make one, now that he asked me for it, between the little fat boy Andy Ruiz and Anthony Joshua, So I said, let me get back in there and see what I can do. And as we all know, man, in this fight that's coming up Saturday, we all know that Anthony Joshua was a big favorite in Madison Square Garden about, 6 months ago, I think it was, where Andy Ruiz became in there, as the underdog against the big man, Anthony Joshua, which to me, all respect, Anthony Joshua, you ain't no fucking body, I don't even know why the fuck you didn't fight. You haven't fought anybody, recently, or actively, because before that, to me, your resume sucks. Put it this way. Klitschko, Parker, and Povetkin. Who the fuck are those guys in the heavyweight division? Klitschko and old Klitschko that's gone with the wind, I don't even want to talk about that. But anyway, Andy Ruiz Jr. And I'm making this video because it's just a big coincidence. And I told my son in the fight, I went down with Tate, and Tate was there. Let's Speak Boxing, my son was there. Clyde wasn't there, or Chino Gotcha wasn't there. And we were watching the fight, and I was telling my son, Kenny, it's funny, and Tate said, what? What's up? What's up, Bob? I said, what's up is that Andy Ruiz Jr. could be the first Mexican fighter to ever win a heavyweight title. Tate says, what do you mean? I said, they've never been a heavyweight division Mexican titleist ever in the history of boxing. Mexico. He said, no shit. I said, no shit, man. I said, there's been one in Puerto Rico descent, and he's the guy he beat Evander Holyfield back in the days, for those of us that know boxing. And Andy, John Ruiz is the guy that held the title, I think it was between 2001 and 2004. Anyway, if we go back, and I think about this shit, it's a coincidence, like I told Kenny and Tate that night. I said, this guy's last name is also Ruiz. John Ruiz, first Latino heavyweight, Puerto Rican descent, to beat Evander Holyfield. And then we have an Andy Ruiz Jr., first Mexican heavyweight, beat the shit out of Anthony Joshua. That's a fucking coincidence, isn't that? In boxing, for those of us that know boxing. But anyway, that's something that's funny. That's what made me turn on to go on to this video. That gave me a little push, besides a little bit of Tito vodka, for those of us that know what drinking's all about. But anyway, Ruiz is going in there again as a big underdog. Like he went in there at Madison Square Garden about 6 months ago. He's going in there again as an underdog, the little chubby guy, against Anthony Joshua, the ex-champion from UK. But you know what? I don't believe that shit. I believe that Andy Ruiz is the fucking boogeyman in Anthony Joshua's mind. Anthony Joshua could be bigger. He might be a little bit younger, but actually, I don't think that he has that mentality to take on Andy Ruiz. It's still in the back of his fucking head that he took this guy 6 months ago, went into Madison Square Garden, and thought there was going to be a pushover, an easy fight, train himself, get some easy money, talk a lot of shit, doesn't fight Wilder, doesn't fight King Kong, doesn't fight Tyson Fury. He fights a bunch of other bums because his fucking resume sucks. And then talks a lot of shit that he's the best heavyweight in the world. Come on, man. Be for real, for real, for real. Little man destroyer, and to me, now I call him the boogeyman. Hey, he got 34 fights, 33 wins, and 1 knockout. And 1 loss. You got 23 fights, 22 wins, and 1 loss. The loss that Mr. Andy Ruiz had was a guy by the name of Parker, another flunky that AJ Anthony Joshua fought, and he fought him to a UD, an unanimous decision. Now, who the fuck is Parker? Parker, a bullshit heavyweight. The heavyweight division sucks. That's my opinion again. Because Wilder and Tyson Fury and King Kong Ortiz, this is about it. These 2 guys that are fighting Saturday night, if I was to put them against King Kong Ortiz will knock both of these fuckers out. Wilder will knock them both the fuck out. And Tyson Fury would also knock them the fuck out. So actually, the heavyweight division is not something that I follow, would not like to follow, am not going to follow until something else happens. Like Saturday night's going to happen. People are talking about that Anthony Joshua is coming in lighter, different mentality, faster, taking it more serious than the first time. Guess what? I don't believe all that shit. I think that Anthony Joshua still has in the back of his head, mind back there, that the little fat little guy came in there and put him on his ass, which he's known as not only the destroyer to the boxing world, but to me as the boogeyman. Okay? And don't forget, people, Ruiz has the belts. And like they say in boxing, styles make boxing, but they also say, once you become a champion, you're 10% better. You become 10% better. Andy Ruiz Jr., I think he became a whole lot better. Mentally, physically, ain't gonna wear his ass out. It might not be a knockout. To me, both of them are going to the ground. At the end of the day, at the end of the fight, 12 rounds of boxing, what do I see? What does it look like to me? With all this shit about Anthony Joshua getting his skills back, and he's going to control the pressure this time, and that his style is going to make boxing, and that he's going to be different, and little fat boy is not going to be the same. Well, guess what? At the end of the day, to me, little fat boy, either he pulls it out on a split decision, or it'll be a draw. And a lot of people are not going to like it. You know why? Because it's going to be a trilogy. And you know why? None of them are going to go fight Wilder or Tyson Fury. Because Wilder and Tyson Fury have to fight next. That's the way I look at it. Well, anyway, people, I'll talk to y'all. We'll see each other. Not see each other. You'll hear from me on Saturday night or Sunday morning. God bless and be good, man. Later. Peace. Adios.